Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to be going over the next conversion of the Liger Zero, which is the final conversion, and this is the Liger Zero Panzer. So we're going to be going over the Panzer unit today. So let me go ahead and get the box open. Get my instructions. Okay. So to begin with, here's the instructions right here for the Liger. We got to basically look at the Liger, see if there's anything that has to be done before we start to convert him. Things to be taken off. Yeah, all the original parts of Liger. Jet booster. Okay, so the first things. Alrighty, the first things to look at. We're going to be looking at some missiles that goes on his sides. These are the two side pieces of his missiles that goes on the sides of Liger. So these are his two side pieces with missiles. I'm going to take that tail off because if not, we're going to bump the tail and knock it off like always. Okay, so let's see here. This goes on this side. Got to figure out the right side that it goes. This is the fun part. And this is in the way, so scoot that up. Alrighty then, we're gonna inserting this missile compartment. It has one. Now, this Liger is about to get very, very bulky when it comes to the Panzer unit, because the Panzer unit is extremely bulky. Henceforth, if you remember in the show, the Panzer unit made Liger really heavy. So there's the first piece of Panzer on Liger. Next, we're going to swap out the chest gun. So, under here, this gun will come off. Just like that. And then, we're going to put Panzer's gun on. So, here's the Panzer gun. You got silver missiles on one side. You flip it around. You got gold missiles on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and put this under. Just like that. You can see there, we got a new missile compartment. So that's on. Next up after the missile compartment is the tail unit. So here's the new tail unit. You got little machine guns that's on both sides of the tail. These do rotate, but I don't rotate them too much because I don't want to break them. I've seen plenty of YouTubers break these. And then this right here will also open up, revealing some more missiles. So that's the tail unit. So in order to do that, you're going to have to take this part off. So let's see here. Let me look at these instructions real fast to make sure I remember how to do this. Yeah, this should just pop out somehow. Come on. Well, we're stuck. It's been a while since I've taken this thing out. Come on. There we go. It's been a while since I've taken that thing out. And then the Panzer will go right at the tip of the tail, like that. And there's the Panzer tail unit on. So we'll set that to the side. We'll set Liger Zero's original tail to the side. So after the tail unit, we're going to be doing some, let's see here, missiles for, let me see. Okay, we got to take some parts out. Alright, first of all, let's do the neck piece. So, the chest piece and the neck piece is next. And the chest piece is the one that I told you that I've broken before. So, I'll be loosely putting the chest piece on. That way to avoid getting it stuck. And then the neck piece. So, here's our neck piece. That's our neck piece. And that's going to go right there. Here's our chest piece. You can see right there where it's cracked. And then from the front, that's where it broke in two on me. Because like I said, it was a very, very, very tight fit. I'm going to have to pull the neck piece off a minute to get Liger's head up. But that chest piece fastens onto that right there. And it's very, very hard to basically get that on there. So I'm just going to loosely fit it. I'm not, by all means, pushing any weight on that to get that fully stuck again. No way. I don't want it to break again. So come on. Just give me a few seconds here. It's fighting with me. What am I doing wrong? That's got to lift up. Okay, you got to lift that up first. Then that will slide over that square. Right there, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, like that. I ain't pushing that in all the way. No way. Not having that happen again. Then we're going to put his neck piece back on. Well, it's got to turn around. There we go. Neck piece. Now turning the page, it has you to take off these three components right here, which that one's already taken off, but we got to take off that one, and we got to take off the tail cover. So, one of these is extremely stubborn to get off, and that is that thing right there. This one, however, you just lift up on it. Dropped it. And it comes off. This other one is extremely stubborn. So I usually have to take a pair of pliers and just wiggle it out of there. You can see that from where I used the pliers the last time. I've damaged it on the sides, but until I learned how to, you know, grab it from back here. So that was when I was a kid. Didn't know no better. So, there we go. Or not when I was a kid, when I was younger. Alright, so that's done. Now that you've got those removed, you will take this. This is the big old missile component that goes on in his back, where his hips are. You got missiles in here. And that's going to, you see it's got the slot right there. It's got a slot like that, like a, we call that an H slot. See, this one had an H at the bottom of it. That's going to go right down in that channel where you got that from. But I'm not going to press it in all the way because I don't want to get it stuck. It is extremely hard to get back out if you get it stuck. So, about like that, that'll do. And then our new tail cover. This is our new tail cover. And then we're going to go ahead and insert the new tail cover. Well, If I can get... There we go. The new tail cover is inserted. So we got the new tail cover inserted and that. You can see now he's starting to get bulky. Now that we got those, next up we've got to do is, let's see here. What are those? Ah, we're going to be working with the big gun. Okay. Next up is the Bigo Hydro Cannon. Now this thing is cool. It's got a lot of detail on this thing. You can do this. They will also rotate. And also the gun will go up and down. Then in front of it you got missiles in the front. And at the back you got a radar, which has also got, under the radar, more missiles. And then you can take out the magazine on both of the guns. Just clip them back in. But I'm not putting this on him just yet, because it'll make it extremely hard to put the rest of the stuff on. So we're going to wait on this one a little bit. But we will get this on him before too long. So I'll set that to the side. Don't know why it tells you to go ahead and put that on. That'd be a nightmare to try to work with this stuff when you're doing that. Front leg. Let me see here. Let me find the one. Got to find the front leg. Okay, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the back leg. This is the front leg. Okay. Front leg. Okay. Here is the front leg cover. You got missiles right there at the front. Hang on. I clipped my fingernails and I ain't got nothing to grip now. So I'm going to have to use me a pair of tweezers to basically grip right here and then pull down. There we go. Missiles in there. Diesel flap down. 2 missiles in there. It's always best to push from behind back here into these slots. Just slowly press, because those get jammed and you don't want to pull off the cover. Okay, once you got it pulled out enough that you think you can just wiggle a little bit. Alright, we're still jammed, so pull. There we go. And then missiles in there. Then I'm going to close it, but not all the way. There. Because when it's on the unit, we want to be able to pull that open and see it. And if you close that all the way, you ain't going to be able to do that. So this is the same gist as before. Getting it over top of this. And there is the peg hole. So we're going to work with this now. And getting it over the leg. Or try to, at least. Come on, Liger, work with me, buddy. I think I got it. Let me look. Is that right? I think that's right. Anyway, there's one on. Then we're going to go on getting the other one on. Make sure those missiles are, you can see right there from the front, how bulky his arm got. Now this panzer unit does make him extremely heavy. Let's see here, this is going to have to be pushed out. Watch those little covers. Alright, loosen that up and then press it back in just a bit, but not much. Okay, now for the other. Let's see here. I'll just get it. Come on. Come on. I'll get you eventually. There we go. Nope, get on there. Get on there. You stubborn thing, get on there. You can see there we're wobbly. We're not all the way on there yet. Hang on a minute, let me look at this. Let me see what's holding me off. There, I think that's got it. God almighty, you are getting bulky. I forgot how bulky this thing gets when you start putting the panzer unit on. I mean, it gets really extremely bulky. After that, we're going to be doing the 2 front paw units that goes above the paws, which are these. And these are cool. These actually open. Let's find it. There it is. These open to reveal more missiles. You got 2 of them. So these are now going to go onto the front paw. Same as last time with the others. We're not going to push them on all the way because we don't want to get them fully stuck. That'd be enough. You can see there how bulky he's getting. He is getting extremely bulky. Then going on to the other side. Just like that. There you go. You can see there. Now we're going to be working with the 2 back units, it looks like. Let me see here on this page. Yep, 2 back units. Okay, grab the back leg parts, which is, well, this is going to get a little bit more interesting. So we got these interesting components back here. Okay. I think I want to go ahead and get the back one of the way first. These are jacks. These jack down for like jacks. And this piece right here in the front has got to pull straight out, which can sometimes be stubborn to do, just like that. And that is how you get this on his leg. So you got 2 of these. And let's see here. It's got to go right back here. You got to get it around all this. You have to get it around all this. Just like that. Then you got to take your piece that you've taken off. I'm going to try to loosely fit this if I can. Just because it's absolutely hard to get this thing back off. Where is it? Helmet. I gotta look. It's this way. I was putting it on the wrong way. If only I can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's kind of hard now with Liger's bulky shoulder in my way on the front. Alright, I'm going to have to pull this up so I can see what I'm doing because I just can't see. Let's see here. Well, we might eventually get it. Okay. I can't get it to snap on all the way, and I'm not going to do that because that'd be a nightmare to get it back off, but that's as far as I can get that one on. And then, like I said, these are jacks that just come down. But you just pop these up like that. We got another one to take care of. So let's get that out of the way. Move your legs. Okay, let's get this one off now. Gotta open it. That one was a little bit more stuck than the other one. Now you gotta make sure that this thing will open wide enough for you. You see how it goes. You just gotta slide it over the leg now somehow. Okay, just like that. And take this piece again. And of course fight with it. It never fails. Oh, come on, I had you, then you popped off. There. Loosely fitted again. Just like that. Then you have these two knee components, which are just basically, you know, like a regular knee component. And then it just goes onto the knee. Loosely fit it. There we go. There's one. You can see how bulky this thing is getting now. I mean, this thing is getting really bulky. And with bulkiness comes weight. Let's see here. Yeah, when you're putting this thing together, you can definitely see why Liger was so heavy when he was in the Panzer. Alright, last thing but not least, we got the shoulder pads for the back. These open up revealing missiles. Same thing with these over here. You just got to get your tweezers in here. Just gently press. To get this chamber to pop out. And then another one will pop out right here. I can't get my fingernail in there because I ain't got no fingernail, so I'm going to have to get right here and grab it like that. Oh, just about had it. Revealing two more missiles. And I'm just going to close that about halfway, not much. And then that. And then we're going to put this big old bulky unit onto the back leg. Not pressing down all the way because I don't want to get it fully stuck. There you go. There's one. And then when I start to turn him around, see how bulky he's getting? And we're going to go ahead and get this missile unit out. Almost forgot to do that. There we go. Press that missile unit out. Push it into about right there. That way I can get it back out. And then we're going to put this other big bulky unit onto the back leg right here. There we go. And right there you can see how much of Panzer is put together now so far. Gotta let go of that. Last but not least, we're going to be doing his face pieces. Let me grab all those. I want to get his chin thing out of the way first. Here's this thing that goes on his chin. Same as all the other units. And then we gotta twist this thing around. Let's see, what was it at? Trying to find it. Let me see here, it's right there. Twist. There we go. Then we're going to insert this piece. His neck came up and now that came out. Hang on, man. He's going to fight with me. I'm going to do it this way. I'll have to hold your head and then press. Come on, Liger buddy. Be a friend, not an enemy. He's going to be stubborn with me, y'all. I'm working on trying to get... Ow! Daggone it. Those things are sharp. That hurt. Okay. Now we're going to put these strike laser claw things on. Now you see how this is slanted? That means this one goes on this side. If you had it like this and it was slanted, you know, going slanting upwards that way, that's the wrong side. So this one is correct for this side. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that onto there. I'm going to go ahead and insert the other one. Twist you around. Move those pliers out of my way. Get this. Whoop. Flip that around. Flip that around. Let's see here. And there we go. Okay, he's got both his strike laser claw sides on. Now these are his side pieces. The ears right here will move up and down. They'll move up and down. These right here fold over on themselves for some reason. Not sure why. They also got vents at the bottom. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and press this onto the side of his head like that. There's one side. We're going to go ahead and get the other side. And press just like that. And then we're going to take this piece right here, which works the same as the others. This is going to stab down into the top of the head. Somehow. Yeah, Mom. There we go. And last but not least, the neck piece again. I always fight with these necks, don't I? Seems like every one I've done so far, we fought with the neck. Now, we're not done here yet, though. Well, come on. Put that down. There we go. Get in there. You stubborn butthole. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to do the cannons. 3 pegs on the bottom of this cannon. 1, 2, 3. 3 holes on his back. So we're just going to have to line those up. Just barely sit that down. And there we go. And then we got to get his tail on. Go figure with that one. The tail doesn't like me too well. I've noticed that every time I've been fooling with this thing. Now it's kind of hard to find the right angle to grab it. Okay. Okay. Liger Zero Panzer, CAS complete. Here is the Panzer unit. And, like I said, nope, not doing that again. I got a little fix for this. I'm going to curl your tail over your back, because I can. Like that. Then I'll spin you around. That way your tail hits none of them boxes in the background. Alright. Here's the Panzer. Here's my hand to the Panzer. You can see there. He's extremely bulky when he's got the Panzer unit on. You can see there. Very, very bulky. So let me get him set up in a pose. Let me put his tail straight in the air. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll turn him around. We're going to open up all of his missiles. Every single missile is going to open. Let's see here. This thing is heavily armed. Which is, you know, it's Liger. I think it's a little underrated. Okay. Let me go ahead and push this head down. I'm going to take these cannons off for a minute, just so I can open up the beacon and the missile pod on his back. And I'm going to reinsert the cannon. If I can find the hole. There we go. Okay. Lego, you better tilt your head down, otherwise you're going to blow your head off with that missile. Okay. Now we're going to pull out these side compartments. There's one. Get this one over here. 2, 3, and 4. And the cool thing about this is you can tilt these up because the way the legs are made. But you got to work with it. You can tilt that up and tilt this up a bit, just like that. Get it in range. You can tilt this down. You can tilt this down. Get that in range. Now we're going to have to open up these 2 pieces right here I need my tweezers for. So get my tweezers in there. Come on. Almost had it. Pull that one down. Pull the other compartment down. I'm working with missiles here. Oh, come on. Get around that big bulky thing. There we go. And pull that open like that. Hey, so many missiles. I gotta get right in there. And pull that down. Yumma. Okay, there's one. Gotta get over here. Get my sharp tweezers in there. Yumma. Okay. There we go. So many missiles, y'all. So many missiles. Oh, yeah, these 2. Missiles. Okay. Oh, man. I forgot about the ones on the sides. Ah, you suck. Okay. Let's see if I can get to this side. Let me just pull that up. You just pull this down. Okay, we got it. And then pull one out. Like that. Now we'll put this back down. Alright, you can see there's a missile. Go ahead and open this compartment up. There's a missile. Flip him around. Gotta get this other. Pull that down. And I gotta pull it out. Hang Liger by the head a minute. Come on. Pull out. Pull out. Is it pulling out? I can't tell. Oh, come on. There we go. Then we'll put that back down a bit. Now we'll open up that missile.